We've got a contest that'll take. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's playing in this one by way of the Hardware Series.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Number 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The set and the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Hedges is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Will Myers. Anticipate. So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Nope.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. And they got him. Anticipation. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Kemp is there, and he has it for the out. Tonight it's a match. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Second base.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. Rosales on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
the center fielder.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one to start the at-bat. One and one the count now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. Out. On to first as they get the double play. Stand. Anticipate. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Tonight, the contest. Striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1 the count. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Anticipation. Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. Two hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He'll go to the bag for 1. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag and step. We've got a contest. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right. Alomar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
The batter, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Tony Gwynn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? Here's Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Padres, the first baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Will Myers becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonheva Solarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. Digging in now, Liu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The catcher.
Now here's the pitch.
21.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kemp is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now
striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he straightens it. Tonight, so coming to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want
Tonight it's ready for another shot now. Roberto Alomar. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Roberto Alomar.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Too low, 1-0. Alomar gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up to Spangenberg. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Number 24.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Tonight, a contest that should bring us some. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Back up the middle. Rosales fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Tonight it's a match. Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Spangenberg is there. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Junior. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
From the belt, the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Safe. Not able to quite recover in time on the throw to second, but it looks like he's doing okay out there.
Shortstop.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, George Brett, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. base hit into right center. Gehrig rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Now at the plate, Liu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp is over. No trouble with this one. And here's Will Myers. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Second baseman, Corey.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Digging in now for San Diego, Yangervis Solarte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready on 1 and 2.
At the ball.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And another foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1-0.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Chris Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Chris Davis.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's wide, 2-0.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
3-0 to him now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Brendan Maurer comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Davis on second. Alomar on at first with nobody out. Now a fastball that just misses here. The count moves to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. Rosales on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Lays off 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Nope.
And that's taken up and in for ball two. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Boom goes the dynamite. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Steven Strasburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Leading off for the Padres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
You froze him on the fastball there. Matt Kemp is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Count even now at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes gloves it. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter.
In there, 0-1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now, Jose Reyes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
That's in there, base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Ryan Booker comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 21.
Digging in once again, Liu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Frank Thomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Frank Thomas.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batter.
So striding in, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
No strike.
From the stretch. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
Two and 2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-1 home. Oh, now a line drive. This is going to get down. A potential game changer in the making. 1 run is scored. Here's the tying run to score. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Your attention, please.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Brad Hand.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hard liner to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Gwynn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Travis Jankowski will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Jankowski now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Baseman number 4.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Padres.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And next to bat will be Corey Spangenberg.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The batter,
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in the bat next, the infielder, Adam Rosales. Trevor Hoffman was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are two gone now.
Off the plate, ball one.
And that misses, ball one. Ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Kemp in front at 3-1.
One strike.
You can bet he's salivating a little.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4 runs here in this half inning. Jay behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Otani is there, makes the catch. Fernando Rodney comes on from the and hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jay. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now batting, George Brett. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Tied up following the home run, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Liu. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
1-1.
He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Max Muncy will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Roberto Alomar will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Shohei. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. Full count now, 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. In there at the letters 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Back goes Kemp. Boom goes the dynamite. Kevin Quackenbush, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Kevin.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
And this misses outside and a bit high.
Count
1 ball,
1-0.
no strikes. Runs out. Outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Nope. That's
Ball
a ball.
1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. Jay is there, 2 gone. So stepping in, Jose Reyes. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Ball two.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Jay is there to make the catch. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Striding in to start the ninth, Hunter Renfroe. And they'll need him to get something going here. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
The right fielder, Hunter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Another 2-2 offering, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And that misses for ball 1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gwynn moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ryan Schimpf will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reyes is up with it on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. are set to standing in Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the shortstop.
Starts him out with a slider. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in the game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Standing in, Eddie Murray. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Eddie Murray.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's a
3-1. Bryce Harper would be next. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Ball one.
Roberto Alomar.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Jose Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Oh, that's out.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Number 5 is there, and he'll make the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and gone. Into the box, number 5. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 5.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
And
2.
this is a fastball that's
2-0.
right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being
Two
as
run.
aggressive as he was before he gave up that
2-1.
home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jay Buhner. In there, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Griffey Jr. racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting it.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn moving forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Leading off the inning, George Brett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Brett.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 3-0 now. Ichiro Suzuki waits on deck. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base pass.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that... Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Smith. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Down and away, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Eduardo Escobar.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters
1-1.
hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Striding in, Eddie Murray. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Murray.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stepping up now, Liu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Upstairs.
A ball and no strikes. Gehrig at second. Liu at first with no outs. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball. You drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 5. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A little
0-1
tardy
the
there.
count.
No balls and a strike. Swing and a
No
miss on the
balls, 2
slider,
strikes.
and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now at the plate, Jay Buhner.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
Griffey
just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch to Jr. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So the bases are
Now
empty
batting,
with one man
third
gone.
baseman,
And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Hit to first. Murray scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Smith is there. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Garver flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The pitcher, number 35.
Now to the plate, the pitcher.
Hamels.
He's set, and the pitch. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. There's one to Gehrig for the double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. No hits to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Check swing,
I got 2-1 the
no
count.
swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And Kershaw
3
can't
balls,
find
2
the
strikes.
target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Tough
Ball
pitch
4,
to lay
pitch is
off,
down.
but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
He's set,
The first
here it
baseman,
comes.
Eddie.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gehrig is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
G-Rod.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on
0-2
cruise
the count.
control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bryce Harper is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but
And we'll have to leave it. Chris Bryant is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Bryant.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Smith is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Okay.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Escobar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Right to Smith. And he is out on the tag. Steven Strasburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially
a swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gwynn is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Jay Buhner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High and deep to right center. Gwynn on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a
One ball,
curveball that
one
bounces
strike.
up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and
Count
2
is
strikes
1
now.
and 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be
2 balls,
catching up to that
2 strikes.
fastball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up. So coming to the plate, George Brett will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And
1
it's
ball,
1
2
and
strikes.
2.
Count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Ichiro Suzuki is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ball 2.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. In the dirt,
Now
it's 3-0
3-0
now. Tony Gwynn is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there.
2
That
balls,
front
1
door
strike.
curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And as it turns, Matt Carpenter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Carpenter.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. It was a walk in his last trip. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
McGee.
Ready now, Liu.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Garver corrals it, but the throw
Hey,
is
DJ.
late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Ladies
Frank
and gentlemen,
Thomas will
your
come on to
attention,
pinch
please.
hit here in a big
Pinch
spot.
hitting. Frank Thomas.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's ball
And this
two.
one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. To
He's
second
out.
for one. And
Out.
that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting.
Now to the
second
plate,
baseman,
Roberto Alomar.
Roberto.
He singled his last time up.
Alomar.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side.
Your
Trevor
attention,
Hoffman
please.
enters from the pen to
Now,
start the ninth inning as he'll try to
Trevor
keep the score right where it is
Hoffman.
heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and
1-1.
in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
That's ball
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce
Now
Harper.
batting.
He struck out
The right
swinging in his last trip
Right.
to the plate. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's
Ball one,
not
no
close.
fun.
It's in the dirt for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly
Zero.
the long ball. What are your thoughts
one
on this
ball, one
offense,
strike.
fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's
That's
clear
ball
that the
two.
pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Awfully close with the slider
1-0.
there, but it's 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's
Two
a
balls,
tough pitch to
one
lay
strike.
off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that
Outside,
one?
that's
A
a ball.
good take there on that pitch.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. And
Ball 4,
look
base.
out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. First
Now
pitch
batting.
coming. Here it is.
The left fielder, Jay.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Digging in, Mitch Garver.
Now
He
batting.
was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's
Garver.
game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts,
Oh.
but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Your
Ichiro
attention,
Suzuki
please.
will grab a bat
Pinch
to
hitting.
pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
It's out.
Off the
1-1.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw is
He's
in
out.
time, and they're able to avoid the...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard... Will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 2.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by
no
much,
strike.
and it's 2-0. Won't go
Now
after the
3-1.
2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a
got
base
a
on
full
you.
count.
But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buhner ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. At the plate, George Brett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Smith is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting...
2-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. So a full count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Cole Hamels. Talk about a worthy recipient. Always a treat to... So striding in, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
For Chicago, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Batting second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Fielder, number 24.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He gets under it and makes the catch. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ichiro.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is there, and he'll bring this one in. In now, Quinn Hughes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hughes.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Gwynn is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. George Brett will come on now as the pinch hitter.
George Brett.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Gwynn.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Snyder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Gehrig takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Gwynn.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And it's fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Standing in, Duke Snyder. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets. Standing in, Lou Gehrig. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 4.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting in.
The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front of ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Thank you.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Nope,
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He froze him on the fastball there. Bob Feller becomes the first out of the inning. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Gehrig at third. Liu over at second. Alomar is over at first with 1 away. 1-1 to count. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And he is in there. So it's bases loaded, 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
In trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Snyder ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they get the double play at third. Leading off the inning, Nolan Ryan. And they'll need him to get something going here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball. And if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nolan Ryan is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped straight up. Brett on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Quinn Hughes. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Up high, 2-1 now. Suzuki leads off second with nobody out.
Outside, that's
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snyder moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive base hit. Suzuki is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. Into the box, Liu. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. This is popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Freddie.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Gwynn is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Josh Donaldson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second
Here's
baseman,
the first pitch to him.
Francisco.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Sinker
Oh, that's
misses,
out.
and it's 1-2 now. Two balls and
Nope.
two strikes, the
Outside.
count to Francisco Lindor. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not every.
A swing and a miss. That. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Reyes. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Donaldson is too late. He's in there with a triple. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Snyder going back. Boom goes the dynamite. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next, the dangerous power threat, George Brett.